All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Bookmap Onboarding Webinar. I'll guide you through the process of getting up and running using Bookmap. So this is more for people who are new to Bookmap, haven't used it, but they have subscribed. And I'll show you the difference of what it looks like for if you have the free version right now versus the paid version of Bookmap. But be able to answer both questions for you. Anyway, let's jump in. The agenda here is going to be to log into bookmap.com, view your details in bookmap.com. Then we're going to subscribe to data. You will need data along with your subscription to Bookmap. It is a separate subscription, and I'll go through the details on that. Then we're going to download, install, and run the platform on your desktop. And then we're going to connect to the data that we just subscribed to, and we're going to add symbols. That's it. That's the agenda here. We're going to go through other help resources. If you have any other questions, we'll also show you the Bookmap community. If we have some time, we'll go through live analysis, but really the heart of it at the end here is to get into the Q&A session with you and answer your questions to get you up and running in Bookmap. All right, so without further ado, let's first, we're going to log into Bookmap. Okay, so I've got Bookmap up here, and in fact, this is what it looks like here. So first you're at bookmap.com, and then in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see it says login here. Click on that and log in. Go through the process to log in. Once you log in, this is what it'll look like. It'll put you into the Bookmap portal section, okay, and the Getting Started tab here. This is where you can see you have your license key, which you should copy it, and then you have your download link here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to download the proper version of Bookmap. So select your system. If it's Windows, if it's Mac Intel or Mac M1, M2, or Linux, select your system and then select the version of Bookmap. Right now we have two different versions. We have the production version, which I recommend. It is the most stable version of Bookmap, and we have an alpha version. Sometimes we have a beta version as well. These versions here are less stable, but they have more features, upcoming features. So that's the difference, and it's up to you, whatever version you like. Once you've selected it, click on the download link here. And you can see that we are downloading Bookmap right now. Okay, so we'll find the download in just a minute. First thing I want to do, though, is show you how to subscribe to data. And you can do it right from the Bookmap portal right here. So you'll just go over to Add Subscription. Now, if you click on Add Subscription, and you see in here different versions of Bookmap, you don't see data. So like right now, see how it says Bookmap Futures data here? If you don't see this and it says Bookmap Global or Global Plus or Digital Plus, that means that you have the free version of Bookmap. And you will need to upgrade first to Bookmap, then you'll subscribe to data. Okay? Two different subscriptions. And why we have it that way is because some are futures traders, some are stocks traders. Some are crypto traders. So you can get the data here for the kind of markets that you trade. So we have Bookmap futures data here. We're actually a data provider as well. And these are the subscriptions that we offer. There is the CME bundle, and then each individual exchange here. So for example, let's suppose that you trade the stock indexes like the ES or the NQ or the Russell. You will only need a subscription to CME. Now it's $17 for the first month, and it's $34 for every month after that. So just select that box and go through the process. Now, if you trade gold, but you only trade gold, then you'll want to go with COMEX. Or if you trade oil and only trade oil or other energy products, then you'll go with NYMEX. And if you trade interest rates or the YM, then you'll want to go with the CBOT here. All right, so that's the different subscriptions here. They're all $17 for the first month, $34 every month after that. If you trade, let's suppose you trade the stock indexes as well as every now and then you trade gold or crude oil, well, then go with the Bookmap bundle here. This is a great price. It's $79 for each month. And you'll have access to all 4 exchanges here from the CME. Right? You can shop around, check it out. This Bookmap data here is very high quality data. It offers the market by order data. It is metadata that offers insights to like the market by order or MBO bundle of indicators that we have that you can look at stops and iceberg transactions that we've been covering recently in the webinars. So anyway, that's the Bookmap futures data. You can get that if you're a futures trader. If you're a stocks trader, then you'll want to go with this subscription down here, DXFeed stocks data. And again, some different offerings in here. There's a bundle of NASDAQ and EDGX together. It is $59 for the first month and $119 for each month after. So this is on top of the Bookmap subscription. So the global is $50, the global plus is $100. If you want the bundle here, then that will be after the first month, it's going to be $119 on top of that. If you just want NASDAQ depth, then you'll go with and select this box here, and it's $69 for each month. Or if you just want EDGX, you can go with that, and it's $59 per month. All right, so that's for stocks and for futures. DXFeed also offers data for futures, and you'll see some other DXFeed offerings in here as well. So, but these are the most common and popular, so for stocks and for futures. All right, so now you go through the process, subscribe to data, and then we just downloaded the platform. Okay, so let's open up the where we downloaded it. Okay, and it's in my downloads folder here, and here it is up here. Okay, so you'll double click on the icon there, and we're going to install it. Okay, and the wizard pops up here asking me to go through the process here and install Bookmap. I've already installed Bookmap. I just wanted to show you this, so we'll cancel out of it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, so once you've installed Bookmap, you'll see it here on the desktop. Now we're going to double click on the desktop icon. Okay, and this is going to run Bookmap for the first time. Okay, just a second. Okay, now you can see the first thing that pops up here is the Bookmap Run Options window. And let's go through these options here so you understand what they are and so that you get connected to the right run option mode. Simulation mode. What this means here, and you will only see this with you'll see this with all the versions, but if you have just global, you will only have access to this and replay mode. You will not have trading mode. So any trading activity in simulation mode is going to be all within Bookmap. No orders are routed outside of Bookmap. Now, if you have the Bookmap Global Plus version or Digital Plus version, you can route your trades outside of the Bookmap platform into your broker, and you will select trading mode here. And then replay mode. This is you can record your data, as you can see down here, these 2 checkboxes. And I highly recommend that you do this. Record your data, record your orders as well. And then at the end of the session, you can use replay mode, which is an excellent tool for debriefing your trading and building out your trading book or edge. Okay, so then you would select this mode and say, oh, or click OK. So let's select trading mode here. And I don't want to open up any previous workspaces. We'll open it up afresh here. We'll click OK. I don't have any coupon code Cardona. Don't have any coupon codes for data by chance, right? Okay, so now we've opened up Bookmap, and this is what you're likely going to see right here. It says not connected to any platform. So Bookmap's open. Great. Okay, and you can these 3 steps here, we're going to go through them right here on the webinar. So this is the onboarding. go up to connections, and we need to configure a connection. Now, we just subscribed to Bookmap data and DXFeed data for stocks, so we're going to configure it now. So open up the configuration window here, and then we're going to add a platform. Now, these are going to be adapters to connect to Bookmap data and DXFeed. Okay, we can also connect to CQG, TT. There's a whole host of different data providers out there that we will connect to, or we can connect to. Rhythmic data. I mean, there are several. All right. So if you are using brokerage services from one of those brokers, then you can ask for rhythmic data, for example, and then you won't have to pay for data. You can just add it right in here. All right. Okay, so that's how you get the data into Bookmap. Now let's add the adapter here, and you will still need to add the adapter regardless. Okay, so there's a piece of software here that will allow us to connect to Bookmap data. Okay, so in fact, you can see here I have Bookmap data here, and I'm going to remove it, and we're going to scroll down, and you can see available for install, and here it is here. Okay, Bookmap data, and let's install it. Okay, it says the adapter is installed, ready to use. Say OK, click OK, and then we're going to add a connection. Now we just added the adapter. Now we're going to add a connection, and we're going to give it a name or whatever we want here. So from the platform dropdown, we'll find what we just added here, the adapter, and select it. All right, and now choose the server that's closest to you. I'm here in the US. If you're in Europe or Japan, these will be your selections. And then we'll just click OK. Okay, great. So now I downloaded and installed the adapter. I added it. I made a connection. And here's my connection up here. Bookmap data. Okay, by clicking on connections. I need to select it to turn it on here. All right, so we'll just select it here, and you can see it's connecting now, and it says no instrument is selected. Okay, so we need to click on the plus tab up here in the upper left. So let's click on that, and then we're going to subscribe to an instrument. So from the platform, we have Bookmap data here, and then we have the type is futures. The exchange, well, you see COMEX here. Well, actually, let's scroll down and we'll add CME. And then we're going to add a symbol in here. Now, if you don't see a symbol already populated in there, just type it in. Okay, I'm going to trade the ES, the M for the June contract, and 5 for 2025. There it is, and let's subscribe to it. Okay, there it is. So it populates here. It opens up this TraderMap Pro version. But here's my ES symbol. And it is showing the data here. All right, we're up and running. Now we're not going to go through any of the details here in Bookmap. Maybe if we have some time later at the end of the presentation. Okay, just want to get you up and running with the symbol. All right, so you can take a look at the data in here. Then we'll go through some of the resources. Now let's add a stock too. All right, we'll go back to connections, and we're going to click configure. And we're going to go through that same process. Now, the DXFeed adapter is already added, so I'm just going to add connection. I'm going to scroll down. Here it is here. Select it. And that's all you need to do. We'll know if you are subscribed to this specific exchange or not. We're just going to click OK. And then we'll go back to connections up here. And now we need to select that connection. Okay, we selected it. Now we click on the plus tab and add an instrument. From the platform dropdown, instead of Bookmap data, we're going to select DXFeed data. And then we're going to input a stock here. Okay, so it populated with NVIDIA. Let's add Apple, for example. All right, AAPL, we'll select it. We'll add 3 hours of historical data, and we'll click subscribe. Okay, and you can see it here. Now I can click on the symbol, and you see the blue underline shows that this is the symbol or the instrument that I am looking at in trading. All right. Okay, so we're up and running. Here's Apple. Okay, so now we're going to add one more connection, and that's a cryptocurrency. So we're going to go back to connections here. And actually, Bookmap Data is not only a data provider for futures, we're also a data provider for crypto. And all that data is free. So we'll just click on Configure here. Or I'm sorry, we will not click on Configure. We're all set to go. We already have made the connection and we've already selected it. We'll just click on the plus tab here. And then from the platform dropdown, Bookmap Data. Now for the type, this is where it changes. Instead of futures, click on it. And we're going to go with either perpetual or spot. Let's go with the perpetual. And then we have the exchange here, which is multi-book. This is a great feature you're going to get for free with your Bookmap Data crypto subscription here or add-on. What you can do here with the multi-book exchange is we're actually connecting to 4 different exchanges in here: Binance Futures, Bybit, OKEX, and BitGet, all within the same instrument. So that means you're going to get a much more objective view of the marketplace for this instrument. Because you're going to be looking at not just one exchange, but 4, all on the same chart. Okay, so exchange, multi-book, and then the symbol. Click on the drop down, choose whatever you like in here. I'll go with BTC USDT with Bitcoin Tether. And you do have a few options in here now as well. You can add the historical data of 2 hours of cloud data or more. It's up to you, but keep it low unless you have some sort of supercomputer. Just a few hours to get it going is likely enough for you. All right, and then tick size though. So here you actually have the option. You can look at $500 per tick, $200 per tick. You can look at $1 per tick. I would recommend going with like 100 or maybe greater, because this is $100,000 instrument, right? So we want every tick to be like $100. Granularity, we can also change that around, but we'll keep it at 0.1 and we'll click subscribe. Okay, and then here's Bitcoin. It's just populating. Okay, see, we're at 106,000 in Bitcoin. Wow. Okay. That's it. We're up and running with all 3 different types of instruments that we connect to: futures, stocks, and cryptocurrencies. All right, so now I want to show you a few more resources. So if you have any questions, you can go to these places and get them answered. Okay, so the best thing to do is, well, you can go up to here to help in Bookmap, and there's all sorts of links in here. I would recommend going with the Learning Center. This is a centralized area here. It'll pop up the Bookmap Learning Center here. And you can also get there from the home page. So if we go back to the home page here, bookmap.com, and then click on Education, that will take you also to the Learning Center. Okay, and you can get a lot of questions answered here. It's centralized, like I said. You can click on some of these drop downs here, go to our knowledge base, our symbols table, a glossary. We have our community and Discord, a blog, forum, and some social media platforms here. There's also a link here to support, which you can also click in the lower right-hand corner here and chat with support. All right, so here, let's suppose that you're having some problems getting started with Bookmap. Click on the Getting Started course. We just went through the process here: downloading and installing Bookmap, the Run Options window, updating different versions of Bookmap. Didn't really cover that, but then connecting to data here as well. Okay, we did that, and we added a symbol. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can always go back to here and watch some of these very short videos. There's an overview of Bookmap. Okay, it's about 2.5 minutes, and it goes through what Bookmap is showing you on the chart. Okay, and then any other questions like chart navigation, displaying elements, volume dots, the heat map, the columns, all the different columns in here, how to trade from the Bookmap chart. All of these small or short videos here should answer your questions. So that's the Getting Started course. Another great resource is this Market Mechanics course. And I would encourage you, if you're new to Bookmap, watch just part 1 of this course. It goes through these details in here that are really important to understand. How does the market mechanics actually work in these markets, and understanding the order book in this diagram, the best bid, the best offer, the spread, and what happens when someone hits the bid with a market sell order. So we go through these details in here so you can understand what Bookmap is showing you, and then you can really start to get a much better feel for what these markets are about. All right, so there's another resource in here as well. We just put this together. It's a new supply and demand setups course. After watching the market mechanics, I would suggest to go there. And we have 10 different setups in here that you can go through. Okay, and all of them are definitely worthy to check out and see if this is something you're interested in trading within Bookmap. It's the supply and the demand. All right, you can go down a little bit further, scroll down, and you can see our events calendar here. We have all sorts of events every day. You can see, like tomorrow, the 4th of June, we have 6 events tomorrow. Okay, so a stocks trader with J Trader, Brazilian trader, options millionaire, an options trader, Tom B, a futures trader. We have Robert Rother, a futures trader, but this will be in German. And we also have another options trader here, options with Doug, at 2 p.m. East Coast time. So anyway, you can click on this here. You can get the link. You can add it to your calendar. You can copy the link and send an invite email to whomever it is that you want. Okay, so good stuff there. Set some reminders for yourself and add it to the calendar. Yeah, that'll start to get you involved into the community. Okay, another great area, and I would highly recommend that you join our Bookmap community on Discord right here. Okay, this is going to open up our Discord channel, and you will need to verify your bookmap.com login credentials. This will keep the riffraff out, basically. And then what you can see here, go into our Discord, you'll see all sorts of things in here. Here's the event that we're in right now, and you'll see Tom B just finished up his webinar, Scott Pulcini, Options Millionaire, all these webinars in here every day. Like I said, multiple events, and be a part of the community along with like-minded traders in here. There's chat rooms, there's other resources, etc. This is a great place to learn a lot about Bookmap. All right, if you are having problems with understanding your symbols, click on from the knowledge or from the Learning Center, click on Knowledge, and you can go to the symbols table here, and you'll see the code guide in here, and putting together examples and all the different data providers that we connect to. Like I mentioned, here's TT, here's CQG, DTN IQ feed, Transact. We have S5, OEC, we have DXFeed, Rhythmic, Bookmap data. All right, so good stuff. Go through these examples and understand how to input the proper futures symbol. All right, I think that about wraps it up. Let me take a quick look around and make sure I covered everything. All right, yeah, so let's get to the Q&A part here and answer any questions that you may have. Let's see, over on Zoom, answered your question already, Cardona. And let's go over here to YouTube and Discord as well and see if you guys have any questions. Okay, on. Okay. Yeah, talking about it being recorded. Yeah, this is recorded. It is on YouTube. So you can always go check this out. Let's see. Any other questions here? Let's see on YouTube if there's any questions. Just a minute. And I don't see any questions. Okay. Let's see. Cardona has another question here. What about if we are trading Trade-of-8 prop firm? Reach out to Trade-of-8. They offer Rhythmic data, so you can connect to your Rhythmic data stream or your CQG as well through Trade-of-8. Okay, as a prop firm though, it's likely going to be Rhythmic that you're connecting to. I'm like 99.99% sure of that. Okay, but anyway, whatever it is that you need, reach out to them, get your credentials, and connect to your prop firm in Bookmap. Okay, by going through the process we just went through, connecting for DXFeed and also for Bookmap data here. Okay, just the same process. You'll just be inputting your credentials for your Trade-of-8 account. Okay. All right. Any other questions here? No, I think we're good. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's take a quick look around the market here, and then we'll just wrap it up. Just looking at the S&P E-mini, we've been seeing this uptrend here, and yeah, pretty strong uptrend. It looks like it's well, it's still trending up, but we're seeing you know, a lot of selling up in this area here, and we're up at 59,900. I'm sorry, 5990. The big figure, 6,000. Are we going to reach it today? Maybe. We see some selling, but look at the sellers coming in here. They're not getting any traction yet. Okay, I don't see a lot of buyers though, so maybe we'll get a move back down into you know, some of these little swings down here before we resume buying again. All right. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll do it again next week. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us from that learning center or from support, and we can get your questions answered. That's it. We'll see you next Tuesday then. Okay. Thank you very much. Yep. Take care. Bye-bye.